This is a quick review of how to do long division with the traditional method. We will start with our problem of 583 divided by 4. You might also see it in this format, 583 divided by 4. And when doing long division, you will see it in this manner, 583 divided by 4. This third method is the long division traditional method that we will be working with. I will rewrite the problem over on here in our workspace so we can see how to work the problem. So 583 divided by 4. We start by looking at our problem and we think, all right, I know in long division our process is does McDonald's serve donuts, which is our short saying for divide, multiply, subtract, and drop. So as we look at that, this is the process we must follow as we go through our problem. So we start with divide. How many times does 4 go into 5? It goes in 1 time. That is our divide. Next is multiply. We take 4 times 1, and we get 4, of course. Multiply. Then we subtract. Our subtraction problem is 5, subtract 4, and we get 1. And then our drop is we take the next digit in our problem, drop it down to the bottom of your problem, and your dropping is done. At this point, you are finished with the first cycle, and because we dropped a number, we will be going through this cycle again. Please note that as we dropped down the problem, as we come down the problem, we look at the bottom number each time we do our divide. Some people will try to do the division across, but actually we look and say 4, how many times can 4 divide into 18? So 4 goes into 18 4 times. That's divide. Next we multiply. 4 times 4 is 16. Then we subtract. 18 subtract 16 is 2. And then finally, once again, we have a digit to drop, so we will drop that 1's digit, which is a 3, down to our bottom line. Again, we keep following and going down the problem, so now we'll be looking at the 23. How many times does 4 go into 23? It goes in 5 times. That's the division. 5 times 4 is 20. That's our multiplication. 20 take away from 23 gives us 3. That's our subtraction. And then we look to drop. However, there is no digit here to drop. So at this point, 1, there is no digit to drop. 2, this 3 is smaller than our divisor of 4, so we are done with that division problem, and we do not need to do any more. The last step is to take the 3 and add it as a remainder at the end of our problem. 145 with a remainder of 3 is the answer to our problem, 4 divided into 583.